Yo, so peace. Everybody know it's been a minute, but yo, we about to kick it today in the studio. Nothing fancy. We about to put this storage tool set together. I'm trying to organize this over here. Um, if you haven't yet, make sure you like and subscribe. My name is Ray Parker. I'm a visual artist on a fitness journey based out of Indianapolis, Indiana. And yeah, man, I bought this tool set storage kit. You know how you get something that comes with tools? This didn't come with nada. So I ended up having to go to the hardware store real quick, which is like my happy place. Like how kids go in a candy store, that's how I am going to a hardware store. So I went and got some Allen wrenches, a wrench, and a hatchet set, so I can put all this together. And plus, some tools to keep in the studio. You know what I mean? So we're just going to chop it up today. Y'all gonna help me put this together. Get your snacks, get your drinks, sit back and relax. And yeah, let's get to it, man. Nothing too fancy. I'm trying to reorganize my space over here. I'm gonna show y'all because I got like a whole bunch of spray cans from my murals and stuff, and it's driving me crazy. You know what I mean? And my studio isn't that big, so I'm trying to make it do what it do, baby. You know, so yeah, let's kick it, and we're gonna get right into it. All right, so one thing about me, I've never been super feminine, ever. Like I used to always be with my godfather. I would him clean his truck and cars and stuff like that when I was a little girl. And I just like putting stuff together. You know, I think my wife appreciates that about me a lot. I always keep tools on, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, what have y'all been up to? I know it's been a while since I posted. And I have been doing okay. I would say that for the least. I think last video I posted, I went through a little something. You know, we always go through a little thing where, you know, dealing with depression and feeling overwhelmed with stuff. Because I actually felt like I was losing, and I dropped a piece. I feel like I lost a piece of myself because I was putting so much into work and not enough. Like I wouldn't even come to the studio. I think last time I posted a video, that put me in a really dark space, you know. But since then, I took the time to, I logged off of social media, but more so like Facebook. I logged off of Facebook because that shit get mad toxic, yo. Like it's crazy how on social media everyone make it seem like everything is perfect. You know what I mean? Like everything they're going through is perfect, and then you got everybody that's like the total opposite. And sometimes that will drain you, you know. But as an artist, as a creative, you know, when you are like, especially when you work in a full-time job like myself, and a lot of artists out here that are working full-time jobs, sometimes they get kind of crazy because you put so much energy into your job where you feel like you've lost a piece of yourself, you know. And that's where I felt like I was going into like a midlife crisis, man. And you know, I didn't feel like posting on YouTube. I didn't feel like posting on Instagram. I was just in a really, really bad space, you know, and it didn't serve me. It didn't serve me at all. And I did what I normally try to do. Try to find a nut to go with this washer. There we go. I think this is it. Yeah. I did what I needed to do to get myself back in a good space. You know what I mean? I took my time to meditate and get back into music. Like for me, if I'm in a dark space, reggae really helps me. Always has. So I played my reggae, and then eventually I reached out to my old therapist. It's just not gonna work. And I started taking therapy again, you know, and y'all. So how do I get, just pull it. Okay, bet. Started back going to therapy, and then the summertime, I just enjoy just being in the moment with my wife, our grandson. We took him to the aquarium. That was super dope. I haven't been to an aquarium since I was a kid. You know, he really enjoyed it. We took our grandson, our little sister, and then just spending more time with my wife. Like we doing things that make us happy, if that makes sense. You know, And that's what helped me get through my depression. Like, I thought my job was the issue. And where I work at, it was the first time I ever worked anywhere where I can talk to higher ups and they can be open and vulnerable with me. Like that family vibe, you know. If you don't know, I'm a manager at Planet Fitness, one of the locations here in Indianapolis. And I'm finally in a space where I'm happy with my job because the members make it so rewarding, especially our elder members, man. Like, they come in there, like, as you get older, you realize how elders have a hard time feeling like they are remembered and wanted and cherished. You know, a member can walk in and you say their name, oh, that lights them right up, you know. And that's been the most rewarding thing of my job, you know. And I've been getting back in the studio. We've been working on a really dope mural, which I will be posting because the reveal is this weekend. So things have been turning around since I went through the depression. I feel like it's something I had to go through in order for me to tap back into myself, because I felt like I was losing a part of myself as well. You know, because I was putting so much into my job, because I wasn't creating, because I had a creative block, because I wasn't coming into the studio. Like, I was, felt like I was having like a midlife crisis. You know what I mean? Like, I'm 46 years old. What am I doing? I'm not a full-time artist. I'm not a successful artist that I dreamed I would be when I was a kid. A little girl, I thought I'd be in galleries around the world. Because I'm not, that was messing with me. You know, and comment below if you've been in a situation like this. Like, what helped you get out of your stuckness or being stuck? You know what I mean? Because once you get through it, it's like you're releasing yourself from that weight. And once that weight is released off of your shoulders, it's like nothing can stop you. Nothing can shake your light, if that makes sense, you know. But y'all, when I tell you shit was rough. Like, I was stressing my wife out, you know, and on top of like dealing with stuff with family, you know, my mom is older. My mom is 82 years old, and you know, she's all I got here in Indy besides my wife and our son and our grandson and my mother-in-law, you know. But you know, making sure I spend time with my mom, stuff like that. And yeah, man, because it's like, at the end of the day, we all gonna go through some shit. You know what I mean? But it's all about the work that you put in to get yourself out of that shit. You know what I mean? When you turn that shit to sugar, as they say. You know, you just gotta make the best of it. And that's why I'm just like, it feels good to be in the studio. I made a point to where on Fridays I get off work at 2 o'clock. At least once a week, I bring my ass to the studio. No ifs, ands, and buts. Once a week, I come into the studio. Even if I'm just sitting in here, at least I'm here. Gotta get the juices rolling, you know? And like, even now, me putting this together and like chopping it up with y'all, like, there's 1,000 artists on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? But for y'all to like rock with us, not even if it's not just about me, but like as artists in general, like, there's super dope artists out here. And you guys take the time each day or each week to like watch our videos or see what we up to, relate to us. And that goes a long way, you know. So I really appreciate it. I don't have a lot of followers. I don't post the way I need to, but I'm about to start. Trust and believe. Even if it's just some bullshit, like, we just kicking it, you know, like, cause it can't always be glitz and glamour and, oh, I'm in the studio painting and let's paint together and this color is that. Like, nah, like, on the real, like, let's just be honest and be open with each other, because that shit goes a long way, you know. And part of my mic is probably whack as hell because I'm using some old shit. I left my shit at home, but y'all get the gist of it, you know what I'm saying? So we about to vibe out, get to this. I'm about to put this wheel on, put these 4 wheels on, listen to some music. I'll catch y'all later, all right? Make sure y'all like and subscribe. Peace. Alright, y'all. So, let me know if y'all did with this. Why is it every time when you are putting something together, it's always that one screw that does not want to work? And it's like right when you get to the last bit of putting it together. So I'm putting this wheel on, and it's just one bolt right here. Let's fucking show y'all. All the wheels are cool. Just this one right here that does not want to cooperate. But we gonna get it though. I ain't even tripping. Make sure my mic is on. Yes, my mic sounds nice. Check one. I know about that. But yeah, it's always that one. See if I can put it back on here. Loosen it up. What's happening is the bolt itself won't stay still. Let's see, I have these plies. See if these plies will work. At least to hold it. That might not work. And I just scratched it. Great. Let's see. Nah, that's not gonna work, y'all. But meantime, between time, how y'all been doing though? You know what I mean? If you haven't yet, make sure you like and subscribe. Share with your auntie and them. My name is Ray. And I'm an artist on a fitness journey. I have been working out. But here's the thing. So, about 3 weeks ago, I had dealt with a really bad case of vertigo. And if you don't know what vertigo is like when you're standing still, but everything else is like going like this. It's like you're in a kaleidoscope. It was rough. Like I couldn't walk for like a week. So I was out of work for 2 weeks. Luckily I had PTO. Luckily I had an understanding higher ups. And I still gotta go to physical therapy for it. So 9 out of 10, when you go through vertigo, it's dealing with the crystals in your inner ear. In my case, mine came from a head injury of me hitting my head pretty hard and giving myself a concussion, which weakened my inner neck muscles. So I had to go to physical therapy up until October. And she gave me, my physical therapist, super sweet lady. She gave me some exercises to do, which I've been doing. And it's been very helpful. So I'm just now getting back into working out. Like last week I did I did legs, I did cardio. So I'm also increasing my cardio at least every day now, even if it's just walking the treadmill, because I can take a 30-minute break. So my 30-minute breaks, I use that to clock out and I work out. And so I would do my cardio. But on top of like working out and then taking care of everything at work, so I work at a gym, so I make sure everything is clean. I think I overdid it this week. You know what I'm saying? So like my body is like getting back in the habit of healing itself and fighting everything else that's going on. Like hence I'm under the weather. And it's more so a sinus thing. I think this is from, like I said, the weather change, because it was super nice all last weekend. These past couple of days it's been back in the 90s here. You know, so yeah, I still have a workout video I need to post that I'm still gonna post regardless of how old it is, just so that I can hold myself accountable. And you guys hold yourself accountable too. If you go to the gym, like what's your favorite day? Like for me, I love leg day. I'll do leg day like 3 times a week. It's taken me like 2 years to get my legs to where they are now, but I still got a long way to go, because surprisingly, it takes the legs longer to grow than any other part of the body. So I'm just now seeing like some definition in my quads. My hammies are coming in, so I'm super stoked about that. You know, so I'm about to have a battle with this last screw, and I'll get with y'all in a little bit. And make sure you like and subscribe, because I'm dope. And you're dope for watching, so I appreciate it. Alright, y'all. So, I had to run back to the store. You know, every time we put something together, it's always either a screw, a bolt, or we missing a tool that we need to work on the piece. So, I have work on the brackets now, which is this part and this part. So, I'm about to put this here, you know, and then at the top to it with the drawer, and we good to go. You know what I'm saying? I had to stop and go back. Like I said, got me some snacks. I needed some fuel. Because right now it's 4:11. And I'm probably not gonna organize my spray cans. I'm probably gonna do that next time. And that's it, man. But I definitely want to appreciate y'all for rocking with me. And I do want to say this, like when it comes to your mental health, like make sure no matter what it is, whether it's seasonal or chronic depression, as a human being, especially as creatives, always make sure you take them steps to get yourself out of it. If you know when we get too sunken into, it's hard to get out. So take them steps, man. Give yourself grace. Like it's okay to allow yourself to feel that way, feeling lost and feeling disconnected, but start coming up with a plan to get yourself connected back into the flow that you're used to, whether that's watching your favorite movies, anime, listening to your favorite song, hanging out with your people, like whatever that's going to take, because like it's rough out here. And when we are creatives and we go through stuff like our mental health and depression, it's hard for us to get our creativity out because we go through a creative break, a creative block, excuse me. So like make sure you give yourself grace and take them steps to get yourself out of it. And it's okay to get a therapist. We see it every time when we watch certain people, when we watch anything on YouTube. One of the first ads they've been advertising more is for like therapy, getting a therapist for like BetterHelp or whatever. Even if you are working at your job, reach out to your HR and see if they have resources for you, for a number that you can call to find a therapist for you. Don't take it for granted, y'all. Like as creators, we have to put our stuff out here. It's all cool to always show and prove, oh, living a fabulous life, oh, I'm in the studio, I'm painting. But yeah, the other side of it is what people need to see. You know what I mean? Like being able to like sit down, chop it up with people like I'm doing with you. You know what I'm saying? Like we gotta make sure that we keep each other balanced. In today's world, a lot of stuff is going on, and we have to get our visions out. We don't get our visions out, we're gonna just keep holding that shit in. If you're working a full-time job like me as a creative, make sure you take that time to get in the studio. It's crazy because like I'm in the studio now, and for years I prayed to be in the studio, to have my own studio. Now I have one, and I lost that connection of getting myself back in the studio when I was putting all my work into my job and my depression kicked in. I felt like I was having a midlife crisis. Now it's like it feels good to be in here, even if I'm not creating, I'm putting something together for my studio. It feels good. So take them steps, y'all. Like don't allow yourself to wallow in that, because like we all go through so much like generational trauma, and we don't know how to move forward from it because the older generation shame therapy. Really, you know what I'm saying? Like talking how you don't talk about your feelings, you hold your feelings and you suck it up. That has fucked up a lot of us from that shit, from that upbringing, and we learning how to maneuver to make ourselves better for our family, for our kids. Like my wife and I, we have a 27-year-old son. We have a 7-year-old grandson. Luckily, our son is on the path to where like he knows how to maneuver his depression, or whenever he's feeling some kind of way, he knows what he needs to do. So he works out. He knows working out helps him stay on top of his game. Because he doesn't want to show. I wouldn't even say not even show, but like he shows our grandson like it's okay to be in your feelings, but also toughen up too. So just handle your biz, y'all. It's okay to go to therapy and be around your people. Do whatever you need to get yourself back on point and back on your flow, because people need to see it. So yeah, I appreciate y'all. I'm about to finish this up, and I really appreciate y'all. Like for real. Like I'm always painting and doing this and the third, but this is like my first time actually sitting and chopping it up with y'all, and it means a lot. So hopefully I'll do more stuff like this. If you are dealing with something, comment below on what's the heaviest thing you had to deal with as a creative, even as a person. What helped you get out of it? So much love. Spread love is the human way. I hope y'all have a good week. I got another big thing coming that I'm gonna show y'all. I can't show now, but it's super dope for a really dope organization. I'm working on a mural with two of my artist peers here in the city, and it's a super dope youth organization that we just did a mural for. And yeah, I'm dropping off the pieces tomorrow, These are two of the pieces right here that I can't show y'all right now, but the reveal is this weekend. And I'll be posting that to y'all next, alright? So, peace out. Love y'all.